and that was the fall of my that's the fall started. That after that I never look back. I lose money
one after another, and that was a very bad week for me. And you don't believe how much I lose and lose in that week in options. So first of
Hi guys, my name is Zakwan Patel, and first of all, welcome to the video. And today in this video, I'm gonna share my trading experience with you. So basically, I traded for more than 8 months, and in this video, you are gonna come along with me in a journey. In this journey, you are gonna feel that journey. And if I wanted to summarize that 8 month journey, 8+ month journey of my stock market journey, then it is basically roller coaster ride. When you ride a roller coaster, then you get every feeling in there. Like, you get happiness, you get excitement, you get disappointed, you get scared. Everything is there. So in this 8 month journey, I faced every feeling, and you are also gonna face it because you are watching this video, and I insist you to watch the full video because you are gonna enjoy it for sure. And if you're a trader, then you are gonna also get some learnings out of it. And if you are not trader, or if you don't know anything about stock market, I think still you are gonna find this video interesting, because in future, if you decided to join stock market, it will gonna help you. And if you don't, it is still a very good story. You can watch this video as a story. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. So first question is how I started stock market. So I think my stock market journey started with Scam 1992 series, which got very popular, and I'm also one of the youngsters who get attached to the stock market, or who get to know about stock market with 1992 series. And basically, it's not the only reason I for joining. My cousin is also on a trading, and he also trading in stock market, and basically he offered me to join stock market time ago, but I rejected it. But after Scam 1992, I got kind of excitement to join it and learn it, and I basically decided. That's how I joined the stock market. But when I joined stock market, I really do nothing know about the stock market. Like, basically, I am blind about stock market, and the first good thing happened to me is I was surfing on YouTube about stock market, and the guy suggests me that new traders should only start with 1000 rupees and explore the stock market, and they are gonna learn a lot with that 1000 rupees. And I basically pursue that advice, or I basically take that advice and deposited my first 1000 rupees in stock market. And I use angel broking at first, and of course I'm still using angel broking. So I created account in angel broking and then deposited 1000 rupees and started my journey. And in that 1000 rupees, I learned some basic things like how to place order, what is delivery, what is intraday trade, how you can do intraday trade, how you can take stock in delivery, what are the charges and stuff. So I learned lots of things about stock market, lots of basic thing about stock market. But stock market is not main about how to place order and how to place things. One key thing which I missed to learn in this 1000 rupees is stop loss. How to place stop loss, which I actually learned a lot later. And I wish I learned that how to place stop loss and how to calculate stop loss at first point. But that's okay. Things happen in life. So so that 1000 rupees is pretty much worth it. And okay. So next, in the next story, which where my first big lesson come, those are the basics, right? And stock market is more than that, placing order and stuff, as I said. So my first big lesson came when I have, I think, 800 rupees to 1000 rupees in account. Of course, not the first one which I deposited more money, and I have 800 rupees to 1000 rupees in my account. And that time we are getting 40x leverage. So basically, if you have 1000 rupees in account, you can trade up to 40,000 rupees amount. You can get the stock about 40,000 rupees amount for intraday trades. So I was trading DLF stock, and while that, I basically received my first big lesson that Stocks can climb at any point. More stock can basically climb up to 20% in a day, and same goes with fall. Stock can fall more and more. There is no fixed rule, because as a beginner what happens is, when stock is 5% up, basically you just think about short it. You don't think about buying it, because you think like it's already 5% up, how more it's gonna climb. But that's not work in stock market. If stock can climb 5%, then it can also climb 10%. So that's definitely shouldn't be logic to take a trade. So that the first point I learned, and of course I lose 800 rupees in that, or 600 rupees, I don't kind of remember. But when basically your loss is 80% of your account, then your broker cut down your trade, and my broker cut down my trade, because I was in a more than 80% loss. And of course, and after that, it doesn't stop me, and I continued my stock market journey. And at one point I basically become very good at it. I remember I have 7,000 rupees in my account, and at that point I was doing pretty good. Like, I was basically daily earning 500 to 700 rupees daily. And you can get an idea with the proper number. So I have 7,000 rupees in my account, and in 3 days I earn money, and I climb it to 8,600 rupees. So I earned 1,600 rupees in basically 3 days. That's a pretty good thing, right? And that's not only 3 days success. I was very confident. I was very confident at that time, because I was continuously doing that 500 rupees, 600 rupees earning. So I was pretty much very confident at that time about my trading. And of course I'm a very quick learner, and I'm a very focused learner. So I learned lots of pattern, and with that patterns I was able to do that. I was able to earn that 500 to 700 rupees. But that's where my second big lesson came in. And I was trading at Jubilant Food, and I just entered in a stock, and then suddenly bad news came. And the bad news is, I think, Serum Institute, which are manufacturing COVID shield in India, and in there are something kind of news of fire in their plant or their warehouse. And of course stock market react to everything. So I just entered the trade for bullish. I was just entered the trade bullish trade. Basically I want the stock to go up, but because of that bad news, the stock market is kind of take a dip. And I never get my chance to I never get chance to put my stop loss, because I just entered the trade. And before I put my stop loss, I was in 1,000 rupees loss. And then one thing then thing happens, then I again make the same mistake which I made in my first trade. And I thought, I can get very good exit, like I can bear 600 rupees loss. So when it's again climbs slightly up, and then I will cut down my rate. But that's not happen in stock market. I told you in first learning. So at that trade I basically take the loss of 1,500 rupees at the end. And how confident I am at that time, you can get the idea of it. That I find I basically take it as a very lightly. I thought, like, that's not happen every day, that news affect the stock market or your trade. And I was not disappointed with that 1,500 rupees loss, because I know I will recover it in 3 days. And I actually recovered it in 3 days. But and that was a pretty good journey, right? You are like, that's a happiness roller coaster. Like, you are earning, you are confident, you are knowing about patterns, and basically everything is going on your way. Like, I was learning things. I was making constant 500 to 600 rupees money. And what else we know? What else we actually expect from it, from like investment, like 10,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees investment? That's good, right? But here comes the main thing about stock market and trading. when you start trading, you firstly start with equity. And I have never I don't have intention to stock in options. And option trading is basically a uh, very instant very in okay, I don't think so it's needed to explain what options is, but you can kind of get options is a get rich or get lose very quickly scheme. Either you will climb very high, like your 10,000 rupees is become 20,000 in 10 days, or might be you lose 10,000 rupees in 10 days. So it's basically get rich or get poor very quickly scheme. And and I also made the mistake to enter in that market, that option market. And I basically I was learner, so I learned about options slightly. So I take my first trade, and I get 600 rupees profit out of my first trade. So after that, what I done is I take another trade, and that trade cost me 1800 rupees loss. And that was the fall of my that's the fall started, that after that I never look back. I lose money one after another, one after another, and that was a very bad week for me. And you don't believe how much I lose and lose in that week in options. So first of all, at that day basically I was at I actually I was at 400 rupees loss in equity. It has very different reason why I lost. Actually I have to I actually it's a broker's problem, and that's why I lost 600 rupees. And then I earned 600 rupees, so everything is equal, or I accept brokerage. But after that, what happens is I took this trade and I lose 1800 rupees at that day. So I was very disappointed. I was I was out of my mind that time, like why I started trading options. But the very big mistake which most of the traders make at that time, and I also make this mistake, is to do revenge trades. And after that I started revenge trades. And revenge trades are basically you trade for just purpose of your getting your money back. Like you lose 1800 rupees, so now you want that 1800 rupees back. And in that process you are just gonna lose more and more money, because you are gonna trade bad, you are gonna bet on some bad decisions and stuff. So of course, okay, so let's conclude this session of option trading. And basically I lose 13,000 rupees in 7 days. Yes, I lose 13,000 rupees in 7 days, and I was completely out of my mind. And after 1 week I lose 13,000 rupees. And when the off days come, like Saturday and Sunday, I realized that I had to stop. I can't survive in a market with revenge trades. I already lose 13,000 rupees, so I have to calm down. And I think I take a one week off. And then I started again with the intention that I am good at equity trading, basically in trading in stocks. So I will start it again and slowly recover my money. And basically in stock, at only one point in time when I was actually not doing very good in stock and equity trading also. And I think that was at that time only. So I started again equity trading, and somehow like I was losing in equity too. But after some time the good things happens, and I also get a little bit confident in equity again, and I started equity trading again. And after that I think 13,000 rupees loss. I'm in 13,000 rupees loss. And basically if I conclude my all loss, then it might be 15,000 at that point. And then after I changed my broker. I shift angel broking to upstock, and I started trading in upstock. And I don't know, in upstock I actually traded bad in equity also, and I lose more 500 rupees or something. and that things happens. And at the end of the time, I was when I realized and I decided that now I need a big break, or or trading is not for me, I guess. When I realized that I was in 25,000 rupees loss. but but the good thing is I have some money in my account. And after I lose 25,000 in basically trading, I decided to try swing trading. So after losing 25,000 in trading, I started my journey as a swing trader. And swing trading journey is pretty good. Like I started with 50,000 rupees, and I have in my account 80,000 rupees. So I started trading with 50,000 rupees, and stock market was very kind at that time. Like you buy a stock and it go up and you make money. So and my strategy is I basically buy undervalued stock or oversold on stock, and I make money out of it. And that worked pretty well for me. The swing trading worked pretty well for me, and I made 14,000 rupees in almost 2 months with swing trading. And in swing trade you don't have to watch the screen for whole day, so it was pretty good. With 15,000 rupees amount you invested, basically 80,000 rupees, but 30,000 rupees is a backup if stock goes very low. Then you have to average down your stocks. So that's the thing, that's the technical things. So I basically invested 50,000, and that 50,000 rupees backup, I have 30,000 rupees in my account just sitting there. So I have 80,000 rupees, more and less, and I earned 14,000 rupees in 1.5 or 2 months. So that's pretty good, because yeah, why not 40,000 rupees, 14,000 rupees. And if you remember, we lost 25,000 rupees earlier in trading, and we recovered 14,000 rupees in stock market, in swing trading. So we are still down at 11,000 rupees. And you are like, now you have to continuously do swing trading, and then you will recover, you will recover all your money. But you are wrong. That's where stock market tricks you. And at that time, I don't know what happened to me, and I again started trading in option for no reason. I don't know why I again go to the option, and I started trading option because I again started watching some other videos and stuff, where I find out some option tricks like low risk high profit strategy, where when you lose less, and when you earn big. But that didn't work out for me. Basically options aren't for me. So that also doesn't work out for me, and I lose another 7,000 rupees. So we earned for 14 we lost 25,000 rupees, we earned 14,000 rupees, and then again we lost 7,000 rupees, I guess. Yeah, 7,000 rupees. So we are down a lot with that. And that's a pretty much my journey. After that, I basically started long term investing. Basically I decided to only invest in stock for long term, and I decided to take a break. Okay, one thing in that journey, one thing which I wanted to mention, which I forget actually. So at one point in my journey, when I was very unconfident and I take 1 week break, after that I decided I will again start with zero. I almost start with and I will think like I don't have any loss in stock market, and I will start with zero. And I opened another account in Zerotha, and I deposit 10,000 rupees, and I traded for 1 week, and I done pretty good job. Like when I lose very loss. Like I take very less losses, and I earn some good money. So I basically earned 2,400 rupees, I guess, or I don't know, 1,400 or 2,400 profit. I was that week. I was in that week. So basically 11,400 or something. And at that time, I was in one trade, and okay, I remember again. It's a 2,000 rupees profit. So I earned 2,000 rupees in that Zerotha account with to 10,000 rupees, where I started completely blank. Like I started like a new. And as I said you, I am good at equity trading. So I traded equity and made 2,000 rupees in 1 week. And the next week, one day I was I take a trade, and then NSC server goes down rupees, and I lost 2,000 rupees because of NSC's and SEBI's mistake, basically NSC's and brokers mistake. And that also lose my mind. That time I also lose my mind. And after that, in next day I traded like a fucking revenge trade. I again started revenge trade because I earned 2,000 and I lost 2,000 in 1 day, and it was even not my mistake. So I again started revenge trading, and that cost me that day 2,400 rupees. So if you are a trader, then don't do revenge trade. If you get big loss, then just take a 1 day off, which lots of professional traders follow, that we need to follow. But of course, that's we are not professional. That's why we take that big losses. So, and basically right now I'm overall more or less 20,000 rupees in loss, but I have no intention to recovering it from trading. I basically, and if I summarize my journey, then I basically say I said it's good that I hit the stock market and I learned, because stock market is a very big opportunity for especially long term investors. And I learned lots of things in this journey, like fundamental analysis of stock. I basically learned trading. And so guys, that's all from my side today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.